What's up, balloon twisters? Jason from the Balloon Guys here. Today we're going to be bringing you another free and amazing balloon art tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make this giant dragonfly. Our dragonfly is going to be big, and it has a really big impact, but it's surprisingly easy to make. This bad boy is going to take 11, count them, 11 balloons. That's kind of, I don't have enough fingers. How about 11? We're going to be using the entirety of all those balloons. That's where we get the size from. As far as colors go with this balloon, you can really pick a lot of different options. My only recommendation is that you should go with one dark color and one light color. The contrasts really make it pop. Today, we're going to be using yellow and like a dark purple. You're going to need 4 yellow 260s. 5 purple 260s, 1 yellow 350 or 360, whatever you work with, and 1 white 9-inch or 11-inch round. Now, when we get started, the first thing we're going to do is the body. You're going to blow up 4 yellow 260s about, what? What'd you say? Yeah, you in the back. What'd you say? What, you want to see me blow this thing up? I didn't think anybody cared. I thought you just wanted to see the product. All right, so since you asked so nicely, I'll blow up one of the yellow ones by myself. Okay, when you do it, you want to leave about a little more than a hand's length uninflated tail on the back end. Burp it if you have to. About that much, and you should be good. Like I was saying, you want to blow up 4 of the yellow 260s the same length. About a hand's length uninflated tail on the end. Blow all 4 of them up, set them aside. Next thing you're going to do is blow up 4 of the purple ones, except these guys blow up almost all the way. You want maybe just a little nub on the back end because you're going to use that nub to tie it together in a giant loop. Grab the nub. Don't even bother tying this end. You just blew it up. Grab the nub, cross them over, loop it underneath, and tie it up. You saved yourself a step when you're doing this. And because dragonflies have long, skinny wings, we don't want to leave this loopy. We want to make it a little more linear. So you're going to take it, bring it out, squish the end a few times, and now you have more of a linear wing. Put it off to the side. We're going to have to do that process 4 times total. Let's make these wings. Once you have all 4 of your wings done, put them off to the side. Fortunately, the next couple balloons you don't blow up as much. Here we have the 350 or 360. You're gonna blow it up about, I don't know, a foot long. That length should be just fine. You're probably not even gonna use all that. Tie it up, put that off to the side. Our white 9-inch round. This one is gonna be the eyes. Underinflate it quite a bit. Tie the knot. And when we attach this to the sculpture, we're gonna twist it in half to make 2 eyeballs. But it won't stay that way, so we're gonna wait till we put it on. And we're gonna take our last dark purple 260 and blow it up in the middle of the balloon. So we're not gonna blow up this part, we're gonna blow up this part, and we're not gonna blow up this part. And to do that, you grab the middle, stretch it out a little bit, and kind of prevent the beginning part from blowing up by gently covering it with your hand. Just like that. Tie it off. Now we have all of our balloons inflated. The one thing left to do is put them together. Grab 2 of the yellow 260s. Put them right next to each other with the nozzles right at the top. You're going to make 2 little spherical bubbles by taking your hand, squeezing them both together at the same time, and twisting. Just like this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now they're connected. But you want to make sure they don't come apart. So take one of those spheres, roll it underneath, and now they're locked in place. Put these off to the side and grab the other 2 yellow 260s. You're going to take these 2 yellow 260s, and instead of making 2 bubbles, you're just going to tie the 2 knots together right there. Easy breezy. Now you're going to go back and grab those first 2 yellow 260s that you had. You're going to connect these 2 knots to this section right there by laying them over top of each other, twisting them around, and locking them in. Now you should have a big X. You have 4 spokes coming off of a center point. We're gonna do what's called a chain link weave. Some people call it a 4 balloon tack weave. It's the same thing. We're gonna take 2 of these spokes at a time, and we're gonna bring them upwards together to meet each other. Once they go up, you're gonna grab them, and you're gonna twist them together. 1, 2. Just like that. Now they're connected. You're going to take the other two spokes, the ones you haven't touched yet, and you're going to bring them up just slightly over this connection point, about a ½ inch higher. These guys, the second set, are not going to connect to the first set. They're going to connect to each other over top. Take this, go over top like this. They're just barely a ½ inch over top of the first one, but they're not connected. So we did one twist, two twists. At this second twist here is where we're going to put our first set of wings. You're going to take one of the wings, you're going to put it over top of the yellow one, right towards the center, and you're going to pull it down into the joint to lock it in place. You're going to take our second wing, you're going to pull it over the opposite side yellow, and you're going to pull that down into the joint to lock it in place. There's our first set of wings. Now we're going to go back to the yellow part of the body, and we're going to continue upwards with that chain link weave. These two free ends right here, we're going to bring them up over the connection point where the wings were, and we're going to connect them together. 1, 2. So you see now how we have a free connection there? We're going to do it one more time with the next set. Go down, bring them up over that one, connect it. 1, 2. Since we did it once and twice, the second one is where we're going to do the last set of Dragonfly wings. Basically repeat what you did in the first step. Take the wing on the knot end, of course, bring it into the body, pull it all the way down into the joint so it's connected. Take the other wing, bring it all the way down over the yellow one, pull it into the joint so it's connected. Most of the hard work's over, folks. This is easy from here. We're going to go back to the body with the chain link weave. The only thing left to do is use up the rest of our 260s. All we do with that is we do the chain link weave all the way down to the end. I'm going to call this set number 1 and this set number 2. Set number 1 comes up, twist them together. Set number 2, twist them together. Set number 1, twist them. Set number 2, twist them. 1, twist them. 2, twist them. 1, twist them. 2, twist them. 1, twist them. You just keep going until you basically run out of balloons. They could very easily unravel, so you don't want that naturally. Take just the nubby and wrap it into the end here. I would do like a little knot so it doesn't go anywhere. Take the excess, tuck it in. You're done the body. This thing has got like a life to it, right? Now we just have to tweak a few things. The wings. We don't want them sitting vertically like this. We want them sitting on the top of the back of the Dragonfly naturally. Take the balloon that's inside that joint. You're going to grab it by the base and you're going to rotate it to one side of the chain link. See how that one's on the top now instead of being vertically like that? You're going to do that with all 4. Bam. All 4 of our wings sitting on the back of the Dragonfly. Now we have to attach the eyeballs. Like I said before, you're going to take this white round one and you're going to grab it by the knot. Get out of my face, Dragonfly. You're going to grab it by the knot, twist it right down the middle. Make sure you have symmetrically sized eyeballs, or else you're going to have a really weird looking Dragonfly. Just like that. Got to twist it in the middle. Now you take this middle twist and you're going to twist it right into these 2 nubbies on the front end. I'll hold it this way so you can see. Twist it around. One should be enough. We have our eyeballs sitting right on the front. But this looks creepy and weird, so we're not going to leave it like that. We're going to add our yellow 350 to kind of give them a cutesy face. Take the nozzle, and you're going to grab right in here in this joint, right behind that first tiny little bubble. And you're going to tie it in. Tie it in tight. You have that. Next thing you're going to do is wrap this thing very curly-like all the way to the bottom. When you get to a point where you think you got the right length where it's going to meet up, grab the 350, tie it. Around. Grab the 350. When you're going to take this 350 and you're going to wrap it all the way around the inside of the face so it nestles right between the 2 eyeballs. When you come under the Dragonfly and get to a point where it's basically all the way underneath the Dragonfly's chin, where it's going to connect right back into this joint here, grab that point on the 350, twist it. Okay? After that, you're going to twist a very, very small little bubble, about that big. That's all you need. And the remainder, you can ditch. Now take that bubble that you just made wrap it back in, and you're going to use that little extra bubble you made as something to grab onto so you can twist it into the joint easier. There you go, you nestled that right in there. Now, we could be done right here, but we want to add the antennas, right? It gives it a little extra something. Take your Dragonfly, hold on to him, and get that last little 260 thing that I had you guys blow up. We're going to put him down. This should be symmetrical. You should have an even amount of uninflated space on this end and this end. If it's not even, squish it up so that it is even. There we go, that looks about right. Take the inflated part, keeping it symmetrical, and twist right in the middle. There we go. Good. So we have two pieces. These are going to be the antenna. Let me get my Dragonfly I just dropped. Pick them up. Take the antenna, the center part that I just twisted, we're going to twist it into the back of his head, right behind the 350 in the eyeballs. We're going to twist it in right there. Again, if you guys have seen me make stuff in other videos, you know I like to use my chest to stabilize everything. It's nice to have an extra arm, right? So I just put it against my chest, take the 260, roll it through, and just to make sure they don't go anywhere, I'm going to crisscross them over each other. Now, we don't want to leave it like that. We want to put little poofs on the top of these antennae. So you're going to push that up, push that up. What do you know? We are done. Except a little bit of marker work. This is the easiest part of the balloon, right? Should take 2 seconds. If I knew where my marker was. Where's my marker, people? What'd I do with it? All right, here we go. Right in my balloon kit, right where it should have been. You got your 2 eyeballs, just make a big pupil on there. Don't overthink it. This is a big balloon. This is a lot of balloons. When you put it together, you made a big show for your clients. You don't need to go nuts with the markers on this one. 1 big eyeball. 2 big eyeballs, nostrils, 1, 2, little smile, meow, and now you are done. You have a giant, big impact, but easy to make Dragonfly. I hope you dig it. If you like what I did today, hit that thumbs up button. If you love what I did today, subscribe to the channel so you can get more cool balloon creations. Thanks a lot, my fellow balloon twisters. I'll see you in the next video.